All right, so looking at the structure and function of cells, this is going to come from your set of notes that show you the picture that you colored in of the animal cell, and then we had that list of organelles and their functions, and then also the plant cells, and then the list of organelles that went specifically just with the plant cell. Which organelle functions to create energy for the cell? Hopefully we all know the one thing we all learn, right? It's the mighty mitochondria. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Converts light energy, okay, so this one is light energy from the sun into sugars through photosynthesis. The organelle that completes photosynthesis is in a plant. I just spelled that wrong, sorry. Chloroplast. Provides structure and support for the cell. Technically, this could be a couple things just based on the clue. What it is most likely referring to would be in a plant cell, it would be a cell wall, but it could technically be the cytoskeleton also, just based on the clue. Creates proteins from amino acids in the cell, so which organelle makes proteins? That's going to be the ribosomes. Contains the genetic material DNA of the cell. So where is the genetic material located? Where is the DNA located? And it's located inside of the boss, which is the nucleus. Controls what goes into and out of the cell. They have that as the plasma membrane, cell membrane, and makes plants green. It is a pigment, and we know that pigment is called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is inside of a chloroplast. All right, so based on the information above, how would you define the word organelle in your own words? And if you need to go back to the very first page of this packet, we already defined organelle. We said it's like a tiny organ inside of a cell. It's a specialized structure inside of a cell that does a specific job. All right, so determine if the cells pictured below belong to a plant cell or an animal cell based on their shapes. Circle or highlight your answer choice. I'll probably circle and highlight for you. But taking a look at this guy right here, so looking specifically at the shape and then also the color, we can kind of see the outlines of these little boxes. They have a very specific shape and structure to them. So because they have a specific shape and a specific structure, and because it's yellowish green, I know that this is going to belong to a plant cell. Okay. Over here is this one, a plant or an animal cell. It's circular. And there's a lot of them kind of packed into an area, no specific shape or structure, just kind of wherever they choose to be. And because they're roundish instead of boxy, that's going to tell me that it's an animal cell. Same thing down here, same kind of idea. They're roundish. I see the nucleus here. I see a couple little cell parts here through those dots. No specific kind of pattern of where they are. They're just kind of wherever they want to be. And that is going to tell me that they're animal cells because of the shape. And then last one, I see boxy shapes with a very specific structure, and I also see on the inside lots of these green dots. What do you think those are? Probably chloroplast, chlorophyll. So I know that that is going to be a plant cell. Okay, so by looking at the pictures above, explain the difference between the plant and animal cells. We said one of them was shape. okay, or structure. The plant cell is a little more boxy. I guess I'll say boxy as a shape. And the animal cell is more round. And then we also kind of said, looking at the organization of them, the animal cells are more spread out. Plant cells are more, I'll put together in quotes, I guess, are more together. They're stacked on top of each other, or they form a very specific kind of shape in the picture, kind of boxes on top of boxes. So any questions about that page, let me know.